This week on Not Your Average Fangirls.
If that's the fun we having, we doing splits with soju bottles in our hands. Let's go. I'm down.
I might not be able to do the split.
Or
I might be able to do it, but I won't be able to get up. But like, I'll still, be there.
This week is all about taking your time as Victon keeps things ticking with Chronograph. BamBam wants us to take it slow with his new single, Slow Mo. And Rocky and JinJin remind us that in the middle of all the craziness, sometimes we just need to take a deep breath and drink with a friend. Check it out.
What's up, you guys? It is Not Your Average Fangirls. Back with another week of K-pop-ness. It's your girl, Kat. And this week, Victon is back. So it's the best week of my life. I would also just like to put into evidence that anyone who says that we baby Subin or Subin's a grown man, I would like you to go watch their comeback showcase where he got a shout out from an animated character and he nearly cried, and tell me he's a grown man. Tell me he's a grown man, okay? Don't come for me. That is my child. He is 2 years old. I don't want to hear it anymore from anyone. I don't want to hear nothing. That little penguin really said Victon fighting, and Subin nearly had a mental breakdown, and no one can ever tell me anything otherwise. Thank you.
Our child, thank you. He's 2. Thank
Yes,
you.
2 years old.
Hey guys, it's Cynthia, and retweet to everything that Kat just said.
Period.
He is a baby. Let us baby him in peace. Second of all, we will cover this when it actually happens, but also shout out to Kat for this too, because I have not been on social media that much. Anyway, Hanbin is officially debuting. Thank you. He was on Island, if you did not know. He's debuting February 21st. So
Yes,
be on the
so
lookout.
Excited.
Me too. Now all I need is Daniel. Oh, and the group's name is
Tempest. Yeah.
Yeah, can't wait for that debut.
And they're under Yuha, which is the same company that does Everglow. So
Yes, I was already so excited when he signed with them. So I'm super excited for this. Also, Terika will be joining us later on for the comebacks. She is under the weather today, but I would like to think that she would say this in her intro or something along those lines. But just know that the BTS merch that's designed by them, y'all wrong for that.
And hello, everybody. It's Carolina. The only reason why I haven't said anything is because I sound like this. I apologize, but I saw ATEEZ last night, and this is the result of that, okay?
This is the Say My Name effect.
Let me tell you, the way I broke my neck to say my name is not even funny. So I did the sound check thing because I'm whipped for them and I spent extra money that I didn't really have to, but here I am. It was done. Whatever. Anyway, so
She's like, I did it.
I did it. It is what it is. Like, we already here, no take backs. So let me just tell you that during that sound check, it was great. It was amazing. Absolutely worth it. If you did it, like, worth it. Got so much interaction with them. Like, they were just so happy to see everybody. And I just know that I was screaming at my man Yoonho, and this man got so happy. Literally, it's because he was the first one to come out, I'm pretty sure, for the sound check. Either the first one or second. And all I did, the moment he came out, I screamed his name. And this man just looked over and just started smiling. And I was like, this is it. This is the moment.
She made it.
Like,
she made it.
I was so happy. I was just so happy. And he was so happy that he was getting, like, just so much attention from me. And it was great. I mean, not just from me, from everybody else. But anyways.
No, just specifically Carolina.
Yeah, it was just me. It was just me. But yeah, so he was like, he threw me, like, hearts and all this stuff. Like, it was great. But during sound check, they did say my name. And I love that song so much that I was barricade, and I thought I was like at an excision concert. I was like at a rave, and I was like, this is the hard style. Like,
if you're not a DJ girl, she was at a concert.
It was more like anyway.
Oh
So,
my God, shut up! Oh,
yeah.
so
So literally, I'm holding on to the barricade, and I am throwing my head, like, I'm going off. And at some point, I, like, how I did my hair is like a half up, half down. So the half up part was just going forward and back. And literally, like, after all of that, like, Mingy kind of was, like, looking at me. I'm sorry, not Mingy, Yoonho. what Junho like looked at me afterwards and was just like pointing something with my hair, and I was just like in my head, I'm like, are you making fun of my hair because it was like going wild?
He was 100%.
Love.
Right,
Because he knew.
it was with love.
He knew that you were doing a side tour, a detour in the Mingy Lane, and this you explaining that just confirms his fear because you called him Mingy at first. So I'm just saying.
Yep, you did.
Just
You
saying.
did. You said
The evidence is
she had
there, Your
Mingy on
Honor.
the brain. She
Oh
had
my
Mingy
God.
on the brain, Your
Listen,
Honor.
I'm sorry,
Your Honor,
but
here.
Mingy
Wait,
just
quiet in the court.
creeping
Quiet in the
up.
court. Quiet in the court. How good did Hongjun?
We have evidence, Your Honor. We have evidence.
Oh, sorry. I was asking the real
You're right,
question.
though.
Oh my God.
You're right.
He looked so good. I wasn't there, but I know he looked good.
Yeah, no, the concert was incredible. It was like literally the middle of the show, and I texted the group chat like, "This is the best concert I've ever been to, and it's not even over yet. It's not even over."
I would just like to say, Carolina posted some stuff on our Instagram account, Not Your Average Fangirls, and it was great. But I would also like to say that I am seeing them on January 30th, and if you want content of me just screaming and crying for 3.5 hours, you should definitely follow our Instagram, because that's what you're gonna get from me. The second I see Hongjoon, it's just gonna be like, oh my God, just tears. It's just
Like, it's so
be
good. I was
sobbing.
listening to, like, I posted like on my story, and all you hear me is yelling the like just like the lyrics, all obviously butchered Korean. And like, I was just looking at it, I'm like, I feel bad for anybody that is like my friends that are not into K-pop, because they're probably like, what the fuck is going on
at this point?
Yeah.
If you don't like K-pop and you follow me on Instagram, just know that I know that you low-key like it.
Exactly.
That's fine. Or at least that you respect my choices.
Yeah.
And I appreciate that.
Yeah, I feel like all of our friends that are friends with us not through K-pop have gone through the stages of grief, and now they're just in the acceptance stage. They're just like, oh, she's at a K-pop show, so let me just skip through her story really quick.
Yeah. I will say more and more locals have been interacting with my K-pop stuff
Oh yeah,
recently. So I don't know what's going on.
everybody's getting into it. They're getting into it because it's cool. Like, it's good. I don't understand why there's so much hate for it. I really don't. Like, it's great.
Bitch, you will be hearing me butcher the lyrics.
When they're like, oh my God, how do you know what they're saying? I'm like, girl, I don't know what Drake is saying.
You're right.
In English.
You're right.
I don't know. If the beat is good,
The vibes are right, and that's what matters.
yeah, exactly. If the vibes are universal.
If the
And
vibes
that's
are
a fact.
vibing, we're vibing.
Yeah, but I just want to say, anybody that there was some scandals at these concerts. Chicago,
Oh, yes,
there was a girl that had COVID that went to Chicago, and there's already, like, I think I saw 2 fans that became positive because of that. Atlanta, we know
So sad.
who, and she admitted to having COVID and going to this concert. And let me tell you, I already set up my appointment to get tested just in case, because I was like, if you have symptoms, if you are sick, don't be going to these concerts. But not only that, if you know for sure you have it and you still decide to go, you irresponsible. I hope your pinky toe gets stuck in every damn like corner every day. Like, it's just not cool. It's messed up that you guys are deciding to knowingly, like,
put people at risk.
Yeah, and putting people at risk. Not okay at all, especially when everybody's trying so hard to go to these concerts, to stay safe. Not only for us, but for them as well. The ATEEZ, for their crew, for their everything.
Because
Very
listen,
selfish of you.
I'm going to say this, because if it comes to a point where my shows don't happen, they're the last shows, I will come for each and every one of you hoes that went to that show positive. I will become a hitman. Y'all can play this for the police at your murder investigation, because it's going to be me. It's going to be me that did it.
It's gonna be me.
So, just putting that out there for... It's gonna be me. Okay? So just...
If the police is listening to this at a later date, she's kidding. She was not there. I was with her the entire time. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
It's just feelings. But besides that, the show was phenomenal. Like, as you can tell from my voice. Again, I apologize if you're listening to this and you're just like, what the hell? I will try to not talk too much so it doesn't sound ugly.
She picked up the phone today and we're like,
hello?
Oh, shit. She literally was like, hey, we're like girl, you sound like shit. That was literally the first thing we said to her.
I was like, who is this 70-year-old man that smokes a pack a day? What the fuck? But we love ATEEZ. We love this excitement. I just saw videos of like San looking delicious.
Oh my God, okay. San is disrespectful, but this man, his English has gotten so good, there's no accent. That's scary.
Ooh,
this mofo, like, is scary. How you gonna tell me that you're attractive, you're talented, you're sexy, you're confident, your personality is fucking great, you know, like, you're built amazing.
She's still going.
Like, where's the fucking flaw? Where's the flaw?
Your man is just like,
he's like, again. First Mingy, now San. He's out here fighting for his life. He is fighting for his life. He said, I connected with her with the hair. We was vibing. He looked to the corner. He saw Mingy throwing you finger hearts, and you was all hard eyes. And he was like, oh, hell nah. Like, this bitch doing it to me.
It happens.
My best friend.
It happens. Yunho, baby, I love you. You're my number one. Do I have a binder full of photocards for Mingy and San? I don't think so. But I do have Yunho.
Can you give that to the court?
That's a lot of money. I can't just give that to the court like that.
It's evidence, Carolina. You can give the court anything, and I am the court.
I have objection. How was the weight high weights? I don't even want to call it a high touch. It was a high weight.
Honestly, it wasn't that bad. I just think it's funny. Like, you can record, so you can record it all.
Oh, beautiful.
Yes, which I did, but I didn't want to like have my phone in my hand, so I put it in like I tuck it in my jacket. So towards the end, you can't really see like my interaction with San, but it is what it is. But basically, like, it's really not that bad. Like, it's technically the same thing, but without like you grabbing their hand or touching. Yeah, like touching their hand.
I mean, that's fine.
I would say you get like a little bit more time with them because it's like everybody's like walking, you're kind of talking, like they're not like pushing you like if it was like the high touch. You know how in the high touch it's just like it's just touching their hand, don't say shit to them. Like, well, here obviously it's like it's not like that.
Yeah, even before you get to their hand, security.
They're just like leave. Exactly.
Move.
So,
I'm not even at the table yet.
Exactly. So here, because you don't have that, you know, you're just talking with them or saying things to them. You get a little bit more time. It's funny. Like in my video, you hear me cackling in this ugly ass voice. You hear me cackling when I see them because they're literally there and then they're like covered in like a plastic like thing.
Yeah,
and it looks like you know when you're like at the zoo and you're like looking
It was giving Hannibal Lecter. It was giving Hannibal Lecter in Silence of the Lambs.
So it's just weird. Like when I saw that, I just started laughing because it looked like they're really like you're at the zoo watching like little animals. Like,
no,
oh,
bro,
look
it's
at
like
them.
it's like visiting your boo in prison. Like, hey.
So, but besides that, it was good. Like, my interaction, it was really cute. Like with Woo Young, he was first, and I was just like, he was like waving. So I did like a little heart for him, and like the over the head heart, and he did one back.
Did you ask him what it's like to be a vampire? Because he is also a vampire, like Hichan. I'm just curious.
Honestly, I didn't. I wish I had another show that I could ask him that at. Kat, that's your...
You want me to... So, okay, let me get this straight. You want the one thing for me to say to my bias of ATEEZ to be, are you a vampire? That's the one thing you want me to ask.
That's your bias?
Woo Young? Yes.
Yeah.
Girl, I never know anymore. I mean, to be honest, I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys right now. Until this very moment today when I was fucking around with Carolina, I did not know that was her bias. Literally.
The thing is with ATEEZ, there's no loyalty, right? So
no.
Like, even if you like, Woo Young is my bias, but would I walk on broken glass or crawl on broken glass for San and Hongjoon any day of my fucking life?
Exactly.
Like, period.
And that's it, you know.
Yeah.
Like you just they just gotta get used to that, and it's fine. But it's not fine to them because even during the concert, like Hongjoon was just like,
oh yeah, he's jealous. He's a
yeah,
jealous
don't listen. You're really good at singing K-pop songs. Oh, specifically ATEEZ songs. You know what?
Only listen to
just
ATEEZ.
just sing ATEEZ songs. Don't sing any other Korean songs. And we're just like, damn.
Girl,
Damn, boy.
he is such a jealous type.
Girl,
I
I would have like egged him on and be like, oh, like a sticker. Oh, I'm a savage. No.
Yeah, right? All of us in that venue, like, damn, we cheaters. We big cheaters.
Carolina looking down, she's like, they're not even my old group.
While there, oh my god, okay, while there though, I met 2 girls that ult Yu-Gi-Oh! And got 7.
Oh.
And I was just like, these my people. Like, there's no wonder. Yeah, like, the girl behind me saw my lock screen, and she was like, I'm so sorry. Like, I saw your lock screen. I just want to let you know that Yu-Gi-Oh! Is also he's my ult bias. And I looked at her and I was like, shut the fuck up. Like, me too. And then I showed her my tattoo. And she was just like, wow. I'm like, yeah, when I said I would die for this man, I meant it.
You just flashed a bitch at the ATEEZ show? For context, y'all, Carolina's tattoo is next to her titties. So she would have had to lift her whole shirt up.
I did. Oh, and one other thing, at soundcheck, Mingy looked at me, and so for my fit, I did like a fishnet like shirt underneath my t-shirt. So during soundcheck, Mingy was staring at me and he rubbed his arm type of thing, and I was just like, is he trying to compliment like my shirt? Is he trying, like, what is he trying to say to me? Like, and he was just like very intrigued, and Mimi was just like, oh, I saw that, like, I think maybe he wanted to like compliment your style. I was just like, oh, he liked my fit? Okay, like, fashion king, thank you.
That's Yoonho's 13th reason.
I don't know, but it was cool. I was just trying to comprehend what he was trying to tell me, like, telepathically, like, what, like, what?
Telepathically. He said, stop being a hoe. That's what he said. He was like, can you be loyal?
I'm saying, your man's is over there. Stop looking at me.
You should have been like, it's your fault for having hot friends.
Yeah, exactly.
Bro, it's wild because I'm like half considering wearing my Mingy shirt to
Again, see what I mean? Like, see what I mean?
Mingy is just powerful, and that's
but the
it,
thing
okay?
is, because, like, I love him, and, like, he was gone for so long. Like, I love Mingy.
Yeah.
Like, that's my best friend. That's my boy. Like, he was gone for so long, so I feel like he needs a little extra love than everyone else. And I feel like if a bitch rolled up in a Mingy shirt, he wouldn't stop talking about it. And I just love that for him. Like,
Exactly.
That's how I feel.
I think you should do it, Kat. Do it.
Could you imagine? I'm going to be walking in high touch Mingy's going to be like, look! Y'all look! None of y'all look at her. Look at that. That's a Mingy shirt. Look at her.
Yeah. No, he's gonna be really excited for that. So I would do it.
Yeah.
But it was great. Honestly, anybody going to ATEEZ, like, y'all are gonna have the time of your life. Next to me, there was a tall ass dude sitting next to me. And towards the end of the show, Yo-sang saw him and was like pointing at him and gave him like a thumbs up and stuff. And the dude was just like, yeah. And I was just like, I looked at him, I'm like, dude. But it was really cool. And I mean, when I was breaking my back to say my name at the actual concert, he even got hype and was just like, yeah. And I was just like, dude, I love that song. Like, I was going off. So yeah, you're gonna have a great time. And ATEEZ literally tried to interact with everybody. Like, everybody. You could tell during their ending ment, Hongjoon almost cried. And
no, don't tell me that.
yeah, and so did Yoonho. He had to literally stop and like compose himself, and I was like, don't do it. But they studied so much. Like, they're doing everything in English. There's only a couple things that they would do like in Korean, and obviously like there's a translator, but that they work so hard for this. Like, they are so happy seeing that, like, when people started, like, when it was Hongjoon's turn towards the end to talk, the venue was booming. Like, booming. Everybody was cheering so much. Like, even ATEEZ was just like, yeah, like, that's our captain, like, it was just so good. That's why I know, Kat, I know that for those LA shows, they're gonna cry.
Oh, stop. I'm so mad I can't go to the fun. It's fine. I'm going to one, so it's fine.
The 2 years in the making, bitch. 2 years in the making. That was fucking worth it.
If anyone's going to the LA show, let me know because I'm going solo. So I need friends.
Yeah. But talking about concerts, Monsta X had to reschedule their USA tour, which we kind of saw coming because the first show was what, like in 2 weeks?
In 2 weeks, yeah.
So
the crazy thing is, like, they like tweeted about it when it happened, like when it was released, and then never said anything about it again until just now when they were like, "Oh, by the way, surprise!"
That's true.
But they sent out the emails and stuff, and literally yesterday, on the 20th of January, they canceled a couple of the tour dates too. So you know, it's a shorter tour. And honestly, if we were scared with ATEEZ, like, remember, like, for last week's episode, we were just like, if you're gonna postpone it, just do it now. Like, the concerts are in 2 days. I have a feeling ATEEZ is happening, because it's been a tour since like 2019,
2 years,
like 2 years, but also because it was only like 3 days left for it to start. Like, I feel like if it would have been like Monsta X, that it was like 2 weeks or 3 weeks for it to start, it probably would have gotten rescheduled.
Yeah,
can't wait for ONEUS.
Oh my God.
I saw just like a lot of stuff on the timeline. Like, people are upset mainly because like they canceled shows. Like, they canceled shows. I know, like, they canceled like Boston and like a bunch of other shows, and then all the other shows are sold out, so they can't really the people that can't have tickets anymore to the shows that were canceled can't even like find tickets for the other shows.
Damn.
So yeah, it's pretty crazy when I was like looking at stuff about it, because I have a few mutuals that are really big, like, Monsta X stands, and we're like freaking out about it. Like, Elena and Peggy, like, they had like second row tickets for Boston, and Boston got canceled. Yeah.
Aww.
Damn, man, no.
Yeah, so it's like a whole thing, and I was like, damn, that fucking sucks, dude. And the thing is, like, their tour has gotten smaller and smaller since when they first announced it. Like, they first announced it, and then obviously COVID happened, and so many, like, even the Seattle date that I was going to got, like, canceled. So I was like, oh, well, fuck, I'm not going to go to Monsta X anymore. And now the second round of cancellations happened, and now the tour is even smaller.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, that's so wild.
But it's just like, it's like COVID is unpredictable at this point.
Yep.
So having all of these events, like, again, I have a feeling ATEEZ happened because it was like 3 days away.
Yeah, it's just really crazy that all these people are announcing tours right now, to be honest, that are happening in like February and March. Like, one is P1 Harmony, like Blitzers, like Epic High. I'm just like, bro, like, are y'all?
I don't understand why they can't just wait until like the summer, because why not just wait a couple more months? I really, oh my God, y'all. Like, I just booked a hotel for the Minneapolis show, which I haven't mentioned, but I'm going to the Minneapolis show.
These cities are so random. It's so weird.
I booked a hotel that is 100% refundable. So, you know, just in case.
No, you have to.
Hell yeah, you have to.
Like, I feel like that's why I'm not even, like, excited, or, like, it hasn't fully hit me, just because I'm like, but there's, like, a high chance the tour isn't gonna even begin.
Yeah, like the unpredictableness of like everything. Even like now with ATEEZ, like I'm seeing ATEEZ in 9 days, and it doesn't feel like that, because I'm like, well, anything can fucking happen. Like, literally anything can happen.
So we'll see, because like we always joke about how tax season is tour season, but this year them taxes are probably gonna go to something else, because these tours I think are gonna probably get rescheduled.
Also, speaking of tours, I swear to God, Sub K, if you don't shut the fuck up and stop posting about Stray Kids, like, I'm gonna, like, you guys are posting about Stray Kids, and then you guys are like, oh yeah, oh, look at this stage. Like, I know it's coming. If y'all don't shut the fuck up and just not let it happen until like April, May, like, that would be greatly fucking appreciated. Like, I need y'all to just shut
I need
your
a
mouth.
summer tour, please.
It has to be later on, because if P1 Harmony is happening in February and March.
But I'm saying it's because Sub K knows what they're doing. They keep tweeting shit and putting "stay" in big bold letters. Like, oh my, look, I've never had so many heart attacks in these last few days as them posting about like the Stray Kids fan meeting, the online fan meeting that they're having. Like, Jesus Christ, like, every time they tweet in big bold letters, it just says "stay," and I'm like, oh my God, this is it. Oh my God, it's in 4 days, and then it's not. And so I need them to shut the fuck up. I know that is your job to promote Stray Kids, but can you not put stay in all capital letters at the beginning of the tweet, because you're literally taking years off of my life. Like, years are just shedding off of my life. Like,
I'm so scared.
bro, just give me them in May. I will go to see Stray Kids for my birthday again, okay? I'll keep the tradition alive. Just calm down. I'm gonna need y'all to just, like, step back.
To just wait it out.
I agree. Wait at least until May. Like, here's the thing though. Like, I don't understand what is the prisa? How you say that?
The hurry.
Yeah, what is the hurry?
It's money, girl. Money.
Yep,
That's
because they haven't had show in 2 years.
It's money.
And that's the scheme though. They're like, you know what? We're gonna get these bitches. We're gonna be like, we're going on tour, but you know what? We're really not going on tour.
We're gonna just your money now.
Exactly. And you can't have it back, because guess what? Do you want to retake it? Do you really want to go through that? Or would you rather us just hold on to this money for like a couple years? It's fine. I'm looking at you, RBW.
I mean, that's what we did with ATEEZ.
At least you didn't pull an MMT like ATEEZ. Like, oh yeah, well, hold on to your tickets. You're going to have great seats. Don't worry about it. Takes away the catwalk.
Yep.
Now I'm all the way in the fucking back.
Yeah. But I feel like because P1 Harmony, it's like February and March, right? Their tour dates.
March, yeah. February, March.
It's like end of February and then March. But Subk doesn't have probably the staff to do 2 tours at once. So Stray Kids is going to be after. So it's going to be April, May.
It's gonna be May.
Better be in May. It's gonna be May.
Yeah, I'm hoping for that because I'm just like, listen, I also have
Bitch, hell yeah. Dirty 30 at a Stray Kids show in the front row jamming the domino.
Yes. Also, we have the impending doom that is NCT tour in the back.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, that too.
I need that July, August. Can you imagine all of it just happened as we're saying it? I need April, May, July, August.
It's gonna happen.
Let's move on then from concerts. We got more baby news. Chen welcomed his second child. Well, his wife did.
Woo! Yeah.
I mean, him too.
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
there,
The
I'm
wife
assuming.
did the work.
Yeah.
He was there.
He was there. But they got another baby. Is it a baby girl?
He get participation points.
Is it a baby boy? I have no idea.
I really hope it's a boy.
You hope it's a boy?
Yes, this is why I hope it's a boy. So, if nobody knows this about me, there's this variety show in Korea called Return of Superman with a bunch of little babies. I love children, okay? Listen to me. I love children. So, I love that show so much. Anyway, he was on it a really long time ago. And he was with this family who has an older daughter and a younger son. And he was sitting at the table, and the dad asked him, he was like, do you want to have kids? And Chen was like, yes. And he was like, oh, would you want to have a son or a daughter? And he was like, I want, just like you, I want an older daughter and a younger son. And I swear to God, if he manifested that for himself, I will love that for him.
Oh, that's so cute.
You go, Chen. You go.
Universe listens.
Yeah, the universe does listen. So I hope
Ask and
that
you shall
happens
receive.
for him. But I want pictures of these kids. Dang it. I'm still sad.
I respect your privacy, but I'm a chismosa. Please show us.
But congratulations to Chen.
And his wife.
You go, Jungdae. Go, Jungdae.
His daughter, does his daughter, the firstborn, how old is she? She's not even a year old. They really are not taking no breaks.
They're not wasting time.
Nope.
They're not wasting time.
Nope.
They said, let's get this done and over with.
What did Terika say? Those visits?
That they're making good use of conjugal visits? Yeah.
Yeah.
She right there.
Yeah, they are.
Terika's still making the best jokes even when she's not here.
Oh, yeah. Somebody named Andy from this group named Shinhwa announced that he's getting married. I'm going to be honest. The only reason I know who Shinhwa
Oh my god, not us disrespected the legends themselves.
I'm sorry. Sorry. I'm just kidding. I know who Shinhwa is. I'm just joking. I know Perfect Man. I know who they are. Okay.
That is so funny. She said
I know who they are. I'm just kidding, everyone. Don't come for my neck. I'm just joking. It's just a joke. But Andy from Shinhwa announced that he's getting married, or he plans to get married. Does that mean that he is getting married?
I think they're
Or that
engaged. I think they're engaged
That they're
and
engaged.
yeah, getting ready to be married. And
Because even I can be like, I'm planning on getting married, but you know.
The thing that took me out though, it takes me out every time it's done. They're like, for example, for this, Andy announces engagement to non-celebrity girlfriend.
That's true.
It kills me every time.
Like, why does it matter? Why does it matter?
I feel we've come a long way.
Oh, heck yeah.
We still got a long way to go, but hey.
Hyuna and Dawn, we talk about it all the time. They paved the way for that shit.
They sure did. And honestly, they are the king and queens of that because I love how like public they are about their love. And you know what? Some people like to keep things private, and that's fine. But again, I'm a chismosa, and I want to know.
Yep.
Yeah, you want to know who needs to be public about their love? Joy and Crush. Can you guys please post things together with you and your dogs? Thank you.
Yes.
We need to know how the couple is doing. I need to know everything. She posted a picture of her in like this very beautiful wedding dress the other day, and I was like, ma'am?
Oh, it's for her drama.
It is, but I was like, listen, don't get my hopes up. Don't get my hopes up, ma'am. Don't do that to me. Could you imagine? I mean,
Wow.
Could you imagine we say this in the podcast and like in a week from now, Joy and Crush announce engagement?
Damn.
I'll fucking lose my mind.
Same.
When you know, you know.
We're talking about the older generation of K-pop idols. Well, Jewelry also had a mini reunion. They reunited for Eunju's wedding, which is really cute. They posted pictures all together. But they also did a performance at that show, Mom is an Idol or Mom Idol. I don't remember the exact name of the show. But they also reunited there and did a performance together of their old like songs. And I didn't even know that this was a show, but I just think that this is such a great show because especially like in the K-pop industry, it's like you turn 30 and it's like, okay, whatever, leave. Like you're too old to be in this industry. So I feel like with the show, it's just nice, like, that they get to still perform and still show people, like, my talent never left. It's just like, y'all kick me out. So it's cute.
Justice for hags.
Truly, though. Like, we deserve love, too. We don't become untalented after we, like, turn 30, everybody.
But it was nice, though, to see them, like, all together and, like, interacting and stuff, and they did an awesome performance. And I also found out that the after school leader is in that show. Kahi killing it. Like, I saw one video of her performing. I'm like, this bitch got it. Like, she still is out here. And somebody that's also out here is Samuel because he's free finally.
Finally, Samuel, you're free. You're finally free again. We said that last time, but for real this time.
We thought he
You're
was
really,
free
really
last time.
free. And I'm just saying, like,
for real. No take backsies.
no take backsies. Like, I'm just saying, SM, I'm still putting it out there. Let him join NCT. Think he'd be a great addition.
I would love it. Oh my god. But if you guys did not know, Brave Entertainment and Samuel, he and this company, they met halfway. I'm glad because this has been going on for 3 years. He said he plans on joining the industry as a solo artist again this year, so can't wait for
Period
that
per.
king. He's so talented. He's insanely talented, and he has only been getting fucked over by this industry since he was like 12, and I'm tired of it. I'm tired. He deserves all the recognition and support in the world. Thank
Justice
you
for
for
Samuel.
coming to my TED Talk.
And he deserves to be in NCT because I feel like he would just match the vibe and he would be great. NCT Hollywood around the corner.
I'm just saying, like, NCT could use a little Latin spice in their life. I'm just
SM, this would be such a great move for you to
Hire us.
hire us
NYAFangirls@gmail.com.
and hire someone. Like,
if SM hires me, my first thing I will ever do is re-sign Ji Hansol. Like, he would be re-signed. We're gonna talk about some other kings. Mine and Cynthia's kings. Victon.
Woo! Not only are they kings, but the I in Victon stands for I can't believe that they are also environmentally friendly and the kings of the green planet. Thank you.
Yes. Victon is introducing a environmentally friendly album purchasing option, which has gotten a lot of other fandoms very upset because they feel like it's not album buying. It shouldn't count towards albums, but it does. So Victon has a digital album thing where you can buy their digital album and you will still get a photocard set. Beautiful.
And you don't have to have the physical albums sent to you. And they will also send you the photos via email. And if you're a collector, you're still able to get an actual album if you want. But now there's a great option for bulk album ordering, which is like really needed, y'all.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, because people
So
are just
needed.
like taking the photo cards and then leaving the albums everywhere for people to take. And it's like a big thing in Korea right now where people are just leaving boxes of albums everywhere. Like, genuinely leaving boxes of
Yeah.
albums.
Yeah.
And if you look outside, you will literally see that the earth is ending. So need everyone to, do their part.
Okay, buy digital albums that come with photo cards. That you can just take the photo cards and put them in your little photo card binder. Bloop, 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 because I know all y'all got one. I got one. Cynthia got one. Carolina got. Listen, we all got them.
I have 3.
Wait, I don't have one.
You don't have a photo card binder?
No.
Where are your photo cards at then? In the albums?
No, I have them in a little bin like grandma's.
A bin? What do you mean a bin? Like touching each other?
Like the cookies.
Oh.
But they're like stacked on each other?
Yeah.
No, girl, they're gonna stick together, and then they might get
my
ruined.
God. my heart just dropped.
I know. I'm just like, no, girl, don't do that.
But I just looked at them 2 days ago. They were fine.
We're gonna have to do an intervention.
Victon is amazing, so talented. Wow, environmentally friendly. Duh. And the VM Victon stands for vocals. And you know why that is? It's because we're gonna talk about comebacks. And we're gonna start with Victon.
Terika's with us now.
Woo! She's very sick right now.
Props to her for coming.
Yeah, she still showed up.
What's up? Hi, everybody. It's Terika. I'm here. Woo!
She's alive, but barely breathing, as you can hear.
Yeah. We were talking about photo cards, Terika.
Oh God.
Oh.
And
Snitch.
and Cynthia mentioned that she has all her photo cards in this
tin.
little tin, all smashed together, like all together.
Oh no, they're gonna stick.
They're not smashed together. They're fine, okay? I checked yesterday. They're fine.
And we were just like, oh no, like those are collectibles.
I'll go get a binder, okay? I just have like commitment issues.
But let's move on to we have our comebacks for this week. Cynthia started us off by saying that the V in Victon is for vocals and the C in Victon is for comebacks. So we're gonna start with our comebacks. Starting with Victon, they came out with Chronograph, and I just want to say that Hanse is just such a cool individual, like always. Just all the time.
Period.
And Subin looks real good. Thank you.
He does look real good.
He looks amazing.
He
You
looks
know who
incredible.
else looks great? Young
Billy.
Billy. Oh my God, Sejun. You know what?
Sejun looks great always.
He
But
does.
you're right.
I like this hair color and like hairstyle that they are using on him because I agree. When he has light hair, that is Billy.
I just like called him Billy now. Like ever since Kat called him Billy that time, it's just that's just his name
That's
for
his
me.
name.
But yeah, but this song is really good. I really like this style and like the music video, how they did like like their evil faces. I guess like the styling of it, you know, like they're dressed evilly. Does that make sense? Is that a word? I don't think that's a word.
Evilly.
Well, they're dressed like
You know what I mean? You know, they got the leather,
The
they got like
e-boy.
the
They're
chains.
very e-boy.
Yeah.
And Hanse looked great. Like the glitter, the makeup
His little
looks.
pigtails.
The little
Oh.
pigtail, the little buns, yes.
It's a great time.
I would like to also take this time to talk about Sungsik because he looks incredible. This hair color on him.
Facts.
Wow.
Yeah.
The undertones. Oh, he looks delicious. And he eats CDs for snacks.
Facts.
I can
I feel
listen
that.
to him sing so much. And also Subin, our handsome
Rapper
boy.
Subin.
Yes. Oh.
Yes.
I love how like he takes inspiration from Hanse and Sungwoo. Like you can just tell like he mixes their style. He leans more on Sungwoo just because you know Hanse has like such a distinct style.
Yep.
But like I can still hear the elements of Hanse when Subin raps, and
It's beautiful.
he's growing up so fast.
He is growing up so much.
But no, it was great. And also the other track on the album.
Yes, want me.
So good.
You know what? I was saving this. The bass of it reminds me of Lucy. Like the bass of it.
Oh.
It sounds so incredible. If you guys have not listened to it, please do. They also have an English version of this song that they released too.
So good. It's just so good. Everything's just great. Great, amazing. Victon. Wow.
Wow.
Just revolutionary, mind-blowing, show-stopping, incredible. Victon.
Everything.
That is how they roll. They're just so insanely talented. And we already talked about Byung-chan, but
Let's talk about him again. Did y'all see him on
Yeah.
the cover of Men's Health? Wow.
Oh my God, yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
He's like such a cute like
Wow.
person, but damn.
Also, I would just like to say, Ho-chan in the vinyl pants, the thighs were out.
oh god, Ho-chan,
Mhm.
period. He is just so like every day he just gets thicker, and I love that for me.
Love Chronograph.
So good. Good.
So good.
Stream it, please.
Anyway, Alice's Unite. The V in Victon stands for vocals. The I in Victon stands for environmental kings.
You mean? I don't think that's how it works, but I mean, sure.
Shh, it works.
Okay, listen. Okay, I environmental friend. Okay, environmental. Okay.
The I is actually an E. It makes an E sound.
Yes,
that's
it
why.
makes an E. Okay,
Just like
Listen.
sometimes the H is silent and
Yeah.
like some stuff.
Sometimes it's a J. You know. Okay, so don't judge me.
Okay.
Um,
I mean, sure. Let's go with it. Let's just go with it.
It's
and call it a day.
environmental for today. Okay, not
Mm.
environmental. Okay.
Period.
Our other boy, Bam Bam, is back
Bam
with
Bam.
Slow Mo.
Double B.
I just want to say this music video is fucking beautiful, dude.
Yes.
It's like a peek into his like brain, into like his own little world. Like it was just so nice to look at. Like I just love all of
so
the
Bam Bam.
yeah, like all
Yeah.
of the sets, all of the colors, the way that he was like, it's like in a dreamlike world. Like he looks so good in that pastel orange, like like with the
Yes.
Converse. With the Converse, bitch, that outfit, my fashion king.
I love that it's like a continuation of Ribbon. Like it goes along with
Mhm.
it. Like set design, the pastels, the sky, even like
Yes.
the styling of his styling and the backup dancer styling. It just like all is so cohesive that I wow, his mind. His mind.
I also love like the direction he's taking, because I think when people first heard that Bam was gonna do his solo stuff, they would think that we was gonna get bow 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 like
Yeah.
all the
Yes.
time, like bangers, and like some of the solo things he did within God7, like everyone thought it was gonna be super hype. So I'm glad that he's showing how much range he has and how like well rounded he is like musically, and like he can do
Mhm.
anything. And I don't know, I love this album a lot. Like I have not
Mhm.
been disappointed from his last two solo projects, so I'm really excited and happy for him.
Yes.
He's doing great, like
He's doing
visuals and just music wise, like killing it.
He is, and I'm glad that you mentioned the album, Terica, because we're gonna talk about the album. It is a
Yes.
banger. That was the word I was looking for earlier. I described this album as like one of the best cohesive albums I've ever heard, because the songs all sound like they share the same undertone beat. I don't know how else to describe it, but like it's still different. Each song obviously goes well together, but like I don't know, it just sounds like a long song at the same time.
I know what you're saying. Yeah.
They transition into each other well. Like, and
Yes.
I agree as well. And I mean, like, we didn't talk about it last week because we wanted to wait till today, like to talk about it this week. But his collab with Solgi, like he did that as like a pre-release.
He manifested that, first of all.
Listen, I'm just so happy because the moment I saw that picture and it was like him and it was like a woman, I was like, oh my God, is this like a collab or is this just like for the picture? But when I saw that it was with Solgi, I was like, oh, they're about to go off. And they did. Like, Who Are You is so good. This album is amazing. Subliminal is that song. I don't know. I just love that song so much. And he did like a super cute music video that he edited himself because, editing king.
That's so hot.
I love it. And also, Let Me Love You. Like, is that for Agassiz? Because low-key it is. I cried. I love it.
Of course you did.
Oh.
Ride or Die is that bitch. And you know me.
Yeah.
You know me and Terica. We love intros. We love intros and outros. That is just our jam when they're done right. And this one is another banger. Trust us. I'm just talking for Terica. I don't even know if she likes the intro, but I love it.
I do. No, I do.
Please listen to the intro. Don't skip it. Because I don't like when like the intro and outros are like, they're just there for the vibes.
And they don't match or they do anything to the album. I feel you.
Yeah, but this intro, oh, it's so good. I love the album. It's spoiler alert, but it's what I've been listening to.
I just love that Bam Bam is doing all his solo work, again, surprising everybody because again, like Terica was mentioning, like everybody thought he was just gonna make like hype music and stuff like that. So I feel like he's just showing so much of him in these albums, and I love that for him and us, really.
Yes.
Yes.
He's making bangers.
Shout out to him because he also had he performed at a festival in Thailand, and first of all of the agabongs that were there and my emo heart. But during one of his songs, he started the fan chant for GOT7, and then obviously the fan he was just like JB Marcus, so then the fans obviously started Agasa started saying it back, and I'm just I would have cried. You would have lost me right there and then. I would have been in tears. Full on, just ugly crying.
Sobbing. Carolina doesn't cry for anything other than Friends and GOT7. Mostly GOT7.
mostly GOT7.
Yeah. And mostly GOT7. And then doesn't listen to her friends about GOT7.
It happens, okay, y'all? And also spoiler king because I knew that they were going to do something this year. I was like, it's been too long. They're going to drop something. It's probably going to be out of the blue. Nobody's going to know. It's going to be like how they did with Encore. And spoiler king BamBam confirmed it. So thank you. Thank you for that. Mark Tuan also released a track this past week, My Life. This is emo as fuck, but honestly, I really liked the music video. It was very artistic. I still don't know why there was paint all over him and he was half naked at the end.
Why not exactly?
Why not?
But why not?
He also has a very cute belly button, so I support that.
That's very specific.
Yeah.
It was just there and I was like, oh, it's so precious.
Yeah, so this is it's very Mark is a man of little words, so we don't really know a lot of him in that sense. So I think that this is him trying to open up a little bit.
But for real, who hurt him? I'm just I'm so sad that he's sad.
We've always known Mark was going through it. He threw a whole computer at JB.
I was gonna say that we already knew.
Wait, no, it was a BamBam. It was a BamBam.
Oh, we knew
he threw the computer at someone.
He threw a computer. That's what we're taking away from this. He threw a whole electronic device at somebody. So we know Mark's an emotional boy. Okay, he's a Virgo, right? That's why.
Yeah, that's why. He just doesn't show it because logical and shit.
Those Earth signs, they're a piece of work. Let me tell you.
Cat's it takes one to know one. But this was nice. It was really cool to see kind of this side of Mark, and he's just doing his own thing out in LA.
But before we finish the GOT7 corner, I would just like to say 5 years ago today, we were seeing GOT7 at Turbulence in Houston. So,
oh my God, that's when we met Kenzie.
Yeah, Turbulence was 5 years ago. That's crazy.
That is wild.
Wild. Oh, I caught BamBam's towel at that show. Wow.
Yes.
Woo.
This is also the night that Carolina threw BamBam across the stage at High Touch.
Yeah.
If you want to know more about that,
we have a whole podcast episode about the story.
Yeah.
Check it out.
It's one of our favorite episodes.
Please go listen to it. It's funny.
Okay, Promise time.
Wow. I just love GOT7. But yeah, Promise 9 came back with DM. And let me say that I thought that this song was going to be ooh, we sliding into the DMs. No, it means doesn't matter.
Oh. Is that what that means? I had no idea. Honestly, I'm going to be real. I had took some medicine and I watched it, so I kind of fell asleep. Nothing against the Promise Mine girls. It was not y'all. It was the NyQuil. But I do remember saying, oh, I like this retro sound. And then that was it.
That's pretty much what it is. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's like a grooviness to the song. But it means doesn't matter. And I had no idea until I'm watching and listening. I'm watching the music video, listening to the song. And I'm just like, are you saying sliding into the DMs? And they were just no, it just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I'm like, y'all took this. Y'all bamboozled me, first of all. But second of all, I love these. I love Promise 9. This is what I found out. I freaking love their title tracks and some of their B-sides. And I really like this song. I love the styling. I love the choreo. But it was just that took me aback. Even then at the beginning of the music video, they're sneaking out. So I was like, ooh, they sneaking out, see their booze and sliding into the DM. And there's no, it just doesn't matter. They're just no, we're going to do whatever we want and have fun. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Because it don't matter.
Because it doesn't matter. Exactly.
The growth of Carolina, because I remember at KCON we were standing in line waiting for Pentagon, and she was just like, who's Promise 9? What is this? Now she's like, oh my God, I love this.
And now here we are. I don't know anything about them, but do I jam out to their music? Yes.
Of course.
Yes,
That's
ma'am.
the important
Yes, I do.
part. Get them those streams.
Right. Stream DM, everybody, by Promise 9. It's actually really good. I just also want to mention that there is a scene towards the end and they all have like these white outfits and they are freaking gorgeous. And it just makes me mad that I don't have a personal stylist. Like,
right?
why don't I have a personal stylist? Just give me clothes like this. Like, look how cute. They look so damn cute. Like, I could look cute like that too.
Imagine how great we'd be if we had money. Like, just imagine.
I'm saying.
Facts.
I'm saying. Listen, y'all, if y'all ever listen to this and you're like, oh my God, you know what? I want to promote with Not Your Average Fangirls, please, NYAFangirls@gmail.com. Like, we could work something out, okay? We got you. We love promoting things. We love trying new things. If y'all have merch that's for K-pop, for anime, for anything, like, let us know. And, you know, for a small fee, we will let the world know.
For a small fee.
We will let the world know about your product and whatever else you have going on, because that's what we do. So anyways, go listen to Promise 9 DM. It does not mean sliding into the DM, but they are sneaking out. But it's to go have fun with the girls, and I respect that.
That's the only time that we respect that.
You're right.
Exactly. But then something that is not respecting me is Drippin, because when did Junho get grown?
He's a child. First of all, let's not do this again. You already came for one of my sons today.
Oh no, girl, no, wait, no, not like that.
Oh, okay.
Not like that at all. I am surprised because yesterday he was in Pampers, and what you telling me now? He's out here looking like, ooh, look at me, I'm so sexy.
He's a senior in high school now.
Wait, who?
Exactly.
Is this like that guy in Ghost 9, whatever?
Who is this man? Who is this Ghost 9 man that I've never... He was the ghost in Ghost 9.
No,
I have never seen this man before in my life, and one day he just appeared from the heavens above, and I said, who is this?
Y'all were missing out. He has been there. He's been around.
Okay, well, it was the selfie with the glasses. Okay, that's what did it.
And this orange hair. I don't even know. Y'all know we both can't see. We're blind. We're nearsighted, farsighted. I don't know.
Yep, that's why when he posted that picture with the glasses, I was just like, I can magically see now. But anyways, Drippin came back with Villain, and that's what I'm talking about, Junho, because who's allowing him to be acting out here like he grown just because he's a senior in high school? No, we're not doing this.
He's trying to get the girlies, you know?
Oh my God.
I'm looking at their members, and every time I always forget there's a whole ass Alexander Schmidt.
Yeah, my cousin. My cousin.
Alexander Vincent Schmidt.
I love that name.
Quite literally my
Incredible.
cousin. There's Schmidts in my family, so.
I'm sorry. It just takes me out every time.
But honestly, though, Drippin did something with this song. This song is really damn good.
It is
Really
good.
good.
It is good.
I love the name.
Finally a Drippin song I can like continuously listen to.
Same.
Not to say that they're not talented.
Yeah, but just, their music hasn't been up my alley, but now it's going up my alley. Maybe because it's Villain. It's our villain origin story.
I think so.
I got many of those. I'm a top tier super villain at this point.
Also, I really love the color grading of this music video. It was super pretty.
I like their styling as well. I feel like it just fits them really well. Again, I was just shook because I was like, when did they all grow up? But then I remember like, X1 was like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
And now, all these groups. And I'm just like, oh my God, like time is damn flying. And I'm seeing these kids just like grow up.
It's the pandemic effect. Like, at 1 minute they're 16 and the pandemic hit, now they're all 23. And you're like, wait. What?
Because I feel like I was just not paying attention. And all of a sudden they dropped this and I was just like, hold on. How many years has it been?
Right.
And Kat was the one that was just like, girl, X1 was like 3 years ago. I was like, you must be shitting me. No way. There's no way.
Yeah. Good job. Good song.
AB6 also came back with 1, 2, 3.
They're so cute.
4, 5. Did you see Womb?
Yes.
I can't do a full wound, so I'm going to give y'all a wound.
He appreciates that for
He's so cute. It makes me cry. Oh, I can't.
This is a fan song.
It is.
And it's fucking cute. It's so cute. It's so
They
damn
said,
cute.
AB new, this for you.
Oh.
And like the music video is like them getting ready, like, oh, like we're getting
Yeah.
ready for the serenade. It's like to sing to the fans. I was like, oh, stop it.
Oh, stop
They're
it.
so adorable. I was like, wow. Y'all
I like how
cute.
we just tried to stay hard the whole time. Everybody's like, yeah, we're cute. He goes, yeah, I'm cute.
I'm cute.
Like he's trying to like still still be hard. I'm like,
That's
sir.
such Woojin energy, though. It's just like who.
Yeah.
It is. I love it.
Ever since produced, girl, Woojin was just like, do not make me do no cute shit. Don't. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
I appreciate that effort. I appreciate
Jihoon was in the corner like, Joja. And Woojin was
Yeah,
like,
he really was. He was eating
disgusting.
up. He was loving it.
He was like, I'ma keep it going.
Egg yolk key.
Literally. And they were like besties. So it just works out,
Pink
the
sausage.
balance. Pink sausage. Ugh.
What a
101, just give
time.
us an album. Anyway, sorry. Since we're talking about Woojin, though, I just want to say that this man is so fine. And he just keeps getting finer.
Same for Woo, my tiny waist king.
Also, Woojin is like filling out very nicely as a man. Like he looks like
Yes.
grown. He's like thick and like
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, he's
Wow.
very on brand for how he saw himself when he was a tiny baby.
You're
This is how-
Exactly. He was just like, this is the idea of what I have of myself. And now it's like, okay, I look like the idea I had of myself.
Yep.
Now, they're just such a good group. I feel like obviously some of their songs have been hit or miss, at least for me. But like just seeing them together, like Daehui, I love that kid. I want the best for him forever. Okay, our last comeback for this week, we got JinJin and
God,
Rocky.
I love
they
this so much.
Yes.
from ASTRO. They debuted as a unit and they released Just Breathe or Just Breath. But this is so comical. This is so funny.
It's so
Bro,
good.
it blew my mind. It blew my mind.
I was not expecting this whatsoever. When I saw like JinJin and Rocky together, I was like, oh, we're gonna get like a rap. We're gonna get like a rap song, like a rap unit, you know. Nah, they gave us comedy. They gave us vocals. They gave us dancing. They gave us Takwang, who's also in this. Hey, I saw you, baby. Hey.
Yes! My
gave
God.
us just hysterity. They gave us living their best lives. They gave us drunk, COVID, everything. Like they gave everything.
Really did. It was so good.
It was just so good to watch. And I just want to say, Rocky, you've come a long way. Because he's the reason that I looked at Astro when they debuted, but then I saw he was 17. I said,
He's a
nope.
child.
And I dipped out, but now I can come back here and say, damn, man.
Wow.
She's like, hey.
Now I can come
How
back
y'all
and
doing?
proudly say you're fine.
Also, Rocky's dancing is insane.
So
This
good.
mofo
Oh yeah, he's great.
literally holding a bottle of soju.
Bro,
did
I
the
want
split,
that. I
and
want
came
that
back up.
tattooed on the inside of my eyeball sockets. Like, I loved that part.
I
He
was
just-
dying.
Yes! How did he do that? And also,
The
was there
strength
soju,
that
like
that
real
takes.
soju in the? I'm just asking.
I mean, probably.
Yeah, or it might have
Hot.
been empty too, but still.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, they were eating fish cake soup. They were living their best life. They were dancing in front of one of those little, like, late night food joint places, and it was great. They were living, like, they had the glasses, the fake Cuban links,
yeah.
the
Yep.
sweatsuits. Like, it was great. It was a great time. The windbreaker.
Shout out to
everything.
the background dancer in the cop uniform. You were killing
Yes.
it.
You
It was
were
so
killing
funny.
it. You were everything.
I saw you getting your shine back there.
It was a great time.
It was so funny. I need more from this unit. They were great.
It was so good.
Same.
It was so good.
The song was really good too.
Yes.
Sounded great.
And like Kat said, like, I was not expecting this at all. I thought they were gonna
No.
do like some rapping and stuff,
Yeah.
and this was just out of left field. And I love that it was like this. I love that it
Yeah.
surprised me so much.
I'm just excited to see what else. Like, we had the MJ solo, we had
Mhm.
Sana and Moonbin, now we got Rocky and JinJin, and now that means that leaves one person. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna
You know what's he gonna do?
I love this so much. This is, like, so good.
It was really fun.
Yeah, it literally, like, just lifted your mood. Like,
Yeah.
if I'm ever
Mhm.
sad, I'm gonna go watch this music video. I feel like I would just instantly be happy.
Has anyone listened to the rest of the EP? I haven't.
Yes, it's good. It's a similar vibe.
Love it. Can't wait to listen.
I mean, but it's my man JinJin. It's just like, yes, he looks so good.
That's another thing. Like, they look amazing.
They're so grown now. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Mind blowing, to be honest. Because the first time I saw Astro at KCON, they were like, "Meow, tiny little
Baby.
baby."
They were no
Mhm.
baby.
Little babies.
That's it for our comes backs this week. Woo!
Woo!
We're gonna end this week like we do every week with our songs of the week. I have a few. I've been listening to a lot of Victon. I'm just gonna go ahead.
Oh my god, same.
Honestly, this new EP, yes, but also Sunrise, my favorite Victon song.
Shut the fuck up.
Was that also gonna be one of your songs?
It popped into my, I shit you not, it popped into my the playlist that Apple makes every week. It literally popped into it, and I've been listening to it, and I was like, oh my god, I love this song, because fun fact, it's our favorite song, it's our favorite Victon song ever. Wow, best friend culture. Okay, anyway, proceed.
Anyway, yeah, so Sunrise mainly. I've been listening to a lot of Enhypen. Polaroid Love has been stuck in my head, mainly because it's a TikTok challenge now, and so every time I scroll, I hear, it's like a Polaroid Love. And yeah, I just love it. It's such a good song. And also Not For Sale, because it's I think it's literally my favorite Enhypen song. Like, I just love that fucking song. God, it's so
It's good.
It's such a great song. It's such a great song. Oh my
I
God.
agree.
And also, I've been listening to Hyolin's Layin' Low.
Oh, Bob. Such a good song.
So good. Yes. Those are my songs.
Love that. My songs of the week, also Sunrise by Victon. We love an iconic song. Please go listen to it. And also this album that they just released. Well, it's like a mini album. No, it's not a mini album. It's a single. But it has an extra song.
Yeah.
Please listen to Want Me. Such a good beat. And yes, I've been listening to that on repeat, as well as the whole BamBam album. Duh. Remember what I said? Listen to the intro.
You're right.
Do yourself a
Feel
favor.
that.
My one song of the week is Luna, because I am like, wow, there is a chance that I am going to be seeing Luna live.
You're right.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah, I will
hope
be
so.
in Minneapolis for my birthday weekend, which is not where I thought I'd be, but it's fine.
I've kind of been unconscious for most days of this week, but the 2 days that I was breathing, I listened to a lot of Max, Mr. Max himself, because you know he's Max when he's solo. You know, it's different.
Yes.
It's different. But yeah, Changmin, I've been listening to his new album. I like Devil a lot. It sounds like an old Negro spiritual. I feel like I'm about to go on the Underground Railroad, save some people. Like, it sounds like it would play on, like, you know, like a show like Harry's about to go in and get some people out. I don't know. I also really like Fever, and I like Dirty Dancing, and I like Airplane Mode. That's literally almost the whole album. Go listen to the album. It's great. Also, I've been listening to BamBam, and that's what I've been listening to.
Because I was at ATEEZ, I've been listening to still a lot of ATEEZ. So I'm going to say My Name, because I broke my neck and back dancing to that song at the concert.
Love that.
Say My Name is just incredible. But also Eternal Sunshine and Hala Hala. I've also been listening to Just Like This by Loco, because I love that song.
Oh, my baby.
I know. Love Me Like by Omega X, because damn, still to the yes. And from BamBam's, I've been listening to the whole album, but most of the time I've been listening to Subliminal. That is because I think that's my favorite off the album. So, yeah.
Period.
So whether you have no voice because you saw ATEEZ and you're a cheater and cheated on your man with Mingy and
Fake.
How dare you?
Fake.
Thank you, Terica. You missed that.
I think she also said fake because Mingy's her man. So not only does she cheat on her man with her best friend's man.
Yeah, she's just a homewrecker.
It's not my fault that he kept trying to get my attention. Okay.
I was over there. He was trying to let you know, to tell me to feel better. I was over here dying, and she over here like trying to get with my man. Jesus.
The audacity, Terica. The audacity. How
God,
dare
oh my
she?
God.
How dare she?
So whether you lost your voice from ATEEZ, or you're going to lose your voice from ATEEZ, or you're losing your voice because you're sick or allergies or cedar or knock on wood, not Miss COVID, Miss Rona, or you're playing Animal Crossing, make sure you always
Fangirl on.